Kevin Harvick and Joey Logano are the current top two drivers on the points leaderboard, and right behind them are the Hendrick cars of Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Jimmy Johnson, and one driver who's not yet on the chase grid is three-time winner Kyle Busch, who has to be in the top 30 in points to officially clinch a chase spot. These 10 drivers on the chase grid have already clinched chase spots or are close to clinching them. Coors Light, the official beer of NASCAR, is the proud sponsor of the Coors Light Pole Award given to the fastest qualifier of each Sprint Cup race. For the second week in a row, Carl Edwards took the pole here at Indianapolis after having the fastest speed during the single lap individual driver time trials, which is a unique qualifying setup that is being used at only a few tracks this year in place of the typical group qualifying. And with that, here is the starting grid for the 2015 Brickyard 400 at Indianapolis. The front row this week is the exact same as last week. Carl Edwards and Joey Logano are starting in that very order on that front row. In row 2 is David Reagan, who also started in that third position last week, and the Chevy of Tony Stewart, who won this race in 2005 and 2007. Two more Chevrolets, Kyle Larson and 2003 winner Kevin Harvick, are in row 3. Starting in row 4 are Clint Bowyer and Dale Earnhardt Jr. Kyle Busch, the winner of 3 of the last 4 Sprint Cup races, and Jamie McMurray, who won this race in 2010, will start in row 5. In row 6 is 2011 winner Paul Menard and 4-time Brickyard winner Jimmy Johnson. Martin Truex Jr. and Kurt Busch will start in row 7. Dan Kirkpatrick, a former IndyCar driver who raced in a few Indy 500s, and Casey Mears, who also has open wheel ties, are in row 8. In row 9 are Denny Hamlin and former Indy 500 winner Sam Hornish Jr. In row 10 is Jeff Gordon, a 5-time Brickyard 400 winner, including the Brickyard 400 last year. This is his 22nd and final time competing in this race. Starting next to him is Greg Biffle. Justin Allgaier and Eric Almirola are in row 11. In row 12 are Matt Kenseth and Landon Castle. Starting in row 13 will be Austin Dillon and AJ Allmendinger. Two Hendrick drivers, Casey Kane and Chase Elliott, will start in row 14. And a pair of Fords, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Ryan Blaney, are in row 15. Brad Keselowski and Michael McDowell will start today from row 16. In row 17 is Trevor Bayne in his first start in this race, and Michael Annett. Two more Chevy drivers, Alex Bowman and Brian Scott, will start in row 18. David Gilliland in a Ford and J.G. Haley in a Toyota are in row 19. Brett Moffitt and Matt DiBenedetto, both rookies in this race, will start in row 20. Cole Witt and Timmy Hill will start from row 21. And starting last in row 22 is the 2013 winner of this race, Ryan Newman, whose qualifying time was disallowed on Friday due to an issue with one of his windows in his car. 3 drivers failed to qualify for the race. Jed Burton in the number 26 Toyota, Josh Wise in a one-off attempt in the number 32 Ford, and Reed Sorensen for the second week in a row in the number 62 Chevrolet. And here's a look at the race analysis. There are 43 drivers starting this race. It's 160 laps over 400 miles. The winner will get more than $400,000. The pit window is about 35 to 40 laps, and Jeff Gordon is the defending champion of this race.